The concept of reliability is really about, if you complete an assessment, how stable or consistent are the outcomes? How stable or consistent are the scores? For example, if we're trying to assess your essay writing skills and your ability to form an argument in psychology, then essays as a form of assessment in psychology are reliable to the extent that the scores you get on writing an argument style essay are consistent each time you write one. And it shouldn't matter what the topic is, as long as you use the same skills each time. That is, if argument-based essay writing skills in psychology are what we're measuring. These skills might be different from exam skills, which rely on you learning content in a different way and recalling it under time pressure situations. So for this reason, some of you might have already discovered that you score consistently well in essays but not in exams, or vice versa. Now, the above example assumes that, just as in psychological assessment, the actual thing or construct we're measuring is stable. If I actually believed that essay writing skills were unchangeable, then we wouldn't bother teaching them in class. So as you may recall, a fundamental assumption of both intelligence and personality is that they're fairly stable over time, space, and observable to different people. In fact, for personality, these qualities are inherent in the definition of personality, for example. There's an expectation that a person's shyness is most likely to be the same over the course of his or her lifetime, and it will be noticeable across different situations, and different people will typically observe that similar quality. So when we're talking about reliability, we're talking about this notion of consistency in measurement. Reliability in this technical sense is not altogether different from reliability in its everyday meaning. For example, one of my 3 little ones put a bunch of marbles in the drain the other day and blocked up the drain, and I contacted a plumber who said they'd be there at 11 a.m, but they ended up arriving at 3 p.m. So in this case, a plumber was unreliable. An unreliable measure may sometimes work, just as an unreliable plumber may sometimes arrive and work. But we can never actually predict when either will perform adequately. Now, there are a number of ways we can test whether an assessment is stable over time, space, and different assessment forms. These are test, retest reliability, parallel forms of reliability, internal consistency and split half reliability, and inter-rater reliability. I'll go through each of these briefly now.